thunderstorms today with strong southwesterly winds to 37 miles per hour.
It's a numbers game, especially for the situation that we're in. We're coming off of a high water event here. The outdoors is not a hobby. It's not our passion. It is our way of life. We make the perfect cast, slow our breathing to execute a perfect shot, spend hours researching locations and techniques. Regardless of effort, we fail. This series is not about incredible bites or trophy animals. Our goal here at Day One Outdoors is to educate our viewers utilizing new technology to offer a different perspective. Watch as we research new areas, plan out the day, and adjust to changing conditions. If not for other experienced outdoorsmen teaching me along the way, I wouldn't have this life. I owe it to them to pass this knowledge along. I owe it to you. Join us here on Day One Outdoors, and let's learn how to become more successful in the field and on the water from day one. As the sun rises over the Columbia River, we load our gear in preparation for a long day on the water. Summer fisheries in the Pacific Northwest allow for incredible variety in the ocean as well as the bays up and down the coastline. Today, our goal is to target as many different fish as possible during one trip. We start the day headed offshore with Kevin Newell of Total Fisherman and Zach Schoonover from Maxima Fishing Line. The 37-foot center console, aptly named Liberty Gun, carries us across the Columbia River Bar and out onto the big pond. Rockfish, lingcod, crab, salmon, and sturgeon are on the itinerary to showcase all that one angler can do in a single day.
Amazing how big these ships are. String here right where I like to drop my stuff. We're going to drop some crab pots, load them up. My pots will stay out here until October, so we just come every day or however often we want to crab and get nature's bounty out of there. We'll go down and catch some black sea bass and hopefully some lingcod. Cabezon doesn't open until July 1st, so we got to throw those critters back, but the bottom fishing should be really, really good. After that, if we have enough time, catch some salmon. Then go in the river, see what the river has to offer. As you can see, we have a really, really calm ocean today. Speed is not an issue. The only issue is how much time do we have in the day, and I don't think it gets dark until 10 o'clock. So I had some customers that were kind enough to load me up with quite a bit of shad the other day, and they even bagged it for me. So tuna works good, salmon works good. Razor crowns were great. Yeah, give them something that they can eat, something they can get to like this, something they can't get to like the razor clam in a we call it a can. About 2 big shad, I'll bait one of these pots just fine. Got some that we can, when we pull these again, we'll rebait them and put them back for the next time we come out. And the seals, the sea lions, leave it alone for the most part, but the crabs love it. So yeah, that's my number one. All of this here is live reef. There's no real one special spot because there's a big pinnacle actually. We find that the little softer spots with just a little bit of bottom relief where it comes up just gradually holds a lot of life. A lot of times we'll go over it on the fish finder. You'll see that life sitting down there, not necessarily even individual fish. You'll just see a cloud, and that cloud will be anything from bait to sea bass to lingcod in there, and we'll drift through it. I try to hold the line straight up and down so that the anglers don't get snagged. Yep. And we get them. Go back through the spot again. If that spot dries up, we'll move to another spot. A lot of times if the fish are really, really thick, we can have some pretty long drifts that just interconnect the different areas that we've been successful on. So
Now, are we going to be targeting mostly lingcod or sea bass here?
mostly lingcod. We do get some sea bass in this water. It's fairly deep, so the sea bass that we do get are pretty nice size. Yeah. If we get any yellow eyes, the yellow eyes have to be descended. We put those back down so that they survive. Those are the only ones we can't keep. If we release any lingcod or cabezon, they don't need to be descended. They don't have an air bladder. They just swim right back down to the bottom. They survive coming up from the depths pretty well.
Now, I know that for the most part, the lingcod are going to be tucked in pretty tight to the deck, but the sea bass, especially, I mean, this ocean, you cannot ask for a better day out here. And at this part of the tide, we're near high slack. A lot of times these sea bass will come up near the surface. Do you get out here in this area a lot of suspended bass, or are they still going to be pretty tight to the...
No, the sea bass themselves will suspend. The lingcod, they can't get low enough to the bottom. If there's a hole, he's going to get in the bottom and look out at you. So, the sea bass, they'll come up all the way onto the top. If we get some shrimp up in the water column, they'll come up, they'll be boiling on top.
Now, what about gear? What type of lures are working best for you?
Swim baits work great. We do real well on little grubs with the smaller heads when we're in shallower water. Sure. Pipe jigs are fantastic. You can come down with spreader bars and use herring or sardines. Good to kind of have a mishmash of different things to throw at them, sure, so because we do have a couple other boats down here. That's actually a commercial boat right there. They fish these waters as well, and they might be giving them something, and we come through and we give them something different, just kind of like salmon. They like a different presentation. They like a different bait, and next thing you know, you're hooking up really well.
Sweet. Well, let's get them down there. I'm ready.
This right here. That's exactly what we're looking for.
That's your cloud?
That's the life we're looking for.
We got a big jig head with a big old grub, 2 hooks on it, drop it down and start banging the bottom.
It's a sea cucumber. He's going back. Definitely on the bottom of that one.
Guys, I've got a bunch of squid. Feel free to tip anything you're using with squid, okay? That helps a lot. It's over here in the blue little cooler. We don't have any drift right now because the ocean's calm, hardly any wind, and the tide's just right. Normally I have to stay on the motors, but we can just all fish. A lot of times you stay on the motor so you can keep the line straight up and down so that they don't scope out. If you get a line angle like this, you're more likely to snag, and snagging when you're bottom fishing takes a lot of the fun out of it.
Ring that dinner bell. Kevin, do you see a little bit better action when you're banging your gear on the bottom, getting their attention?
With the pipe jig, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about clangety clank, clank, clank.
Now, in this slower drift like this, we're actually not covering that much water. That can work against us a little bit.
We've gone about 200 feet so far. So okay. The nice thing is when we do get into them, we should hook up multiple rods at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely something trying to bite that.
Cheating. Kevin's moving us right now to get us back up on top of the area where he found a nice big cloud of fish and bait.
Ooh, look at that.
So one thing that's really important when it comes to bottom fishing is stay on top of the fish. You'll end up with a lot more fish in the bucket a lot faster if you're willing to do short, hot laps on top of these fish. So once you do find a group of fish that do want to bite, that do want to play, you hook up. If it goes dry for a minute or two, screen goes quiet, pick up, run back over those same numbers. It's really important to stay on top of them.
Chunking up some squid to tip the jigs with. So see if we can't get some lingcod to those.
Squid along with the pipe jig. They're like octopus too. If you can get octopus, that's money.
You get on top of these pinnacles, it can be real snaggy, so you do need to be mindful of that. Last thing you want to do is lose a bunch of gear. I don't know what I got on there. Ugh. When you do get your gear down there, if you're comfortable with it and it doesn't feel too grabby, then it is nice to bang your gear along the rocks. It just gets the fish's attention, creates a lot of commotion, a lot of noise. They can sense it, they'll come over and take a look. These are ambush predators, the lingcod are, and they are extremely aggressive. So if you get it in their wheelhouse, they will come out and play. Oh yeah.
I always tell people, I say it's a live bottom, and they say, well, what does that mean? Lingcod and predators, they want to be in with prey. And you see the sea cucumber like that. You know, there's sea cucumbers, there's sea anemones. It's that whole food chain. Kind of like the Africa savanna. You got the gazelles, you got the lions, you got everything in between, and it's all symbiotic. Well, if you're not on a live bottom, you might find some fish, but it's not going to be the big congregation. You're not in the biomass. You want to be in the biomass.
Fishfield is your one-stop shop online for the gear you need here in the Pacific Northwest and beyond. From salmon and steelhead, saltwater, trout and kokanee, even crabbing. Visit fishfield.com today to place an order and have the gear you need shipped fast. Fishfield.com, we have what the Northwest outdoorsman needs.
Every once in a while, a new lure comes along that catches every angler's attention. It could be because of all the irresistible colors and finishes, or the patented skip beat action, or maybe it's the wide variety of sizes designed for salmon, trout, walleye, steelhead, mackinaw, and more. But just for the record, we know one thing for certain. We didn't design the maglip to catch fishermen. Yakima Bait Company.
Nice to see a few boats out here taking advantage of a nice calm day.
Yeah.
I get on the board.
Probably another fruit.
Those are the ones I like.
Oh, he just popped off. He just popped off.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you have friends.
Oh,
I missed mine too.
eat it again. Yeah, buddy. Now we're finding good structure down there. Just need these fish to start chewing. You know, honestly, these fish are a lot like salmon in a way that they will bite at certain parts of the tide. And what's different about salmon, the salmon you can kind of predict when they're going to chew on each part of the tide. Bottom fish, who knows? It could be high slack, low slack, incoming, outgoing. When they decide to go, they go, and it's pretty fast and furious. So we're just waiting for it. Oh, see cucumber number 3. We're on him.
Okay, so we're going to be real careful with him, and we're going to descend him back. Okay, these are the ones that we can't keep. That's probably a 20-year-old fish. Yeah, that's a yellow eye. Yeah, we can keep canaries, but not yellow eyes. So he's the one we got to send down. So this is the descending device. This is a 3-pound lead. I'm hoping it's enough to take him down. It should. If not, we'll put another lead on there as well. It's the right thing to do for the fishery. It used to be they'd want you to vent the fish. Well, we found that venting the fish by poking them with a hypodermic doesn't work nearly as well as just essentially recompressing him. It has 3 settings on it: 50 feet, 100 feet, and 150 feet. But we're not 150 feet deep, so we're going to set it on 100. This clips onto his jaw, and then when it gets down, this automatically pops open. Easy, 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 easy. I don't want to have to go chasing you, buddy. I'm not in his gills, I'm in his gill plate, so that's not hurting him at all. Okay, this securely. That's not hurting him at all. You see the bright yellow eye? There's no gray mottling on him. Black tips to his fins. Those are all the telltale signs of a yellow eye rockfish. All right, farther down he gets, the faster he'll sink because he's getting recompressed. There, see, he's kicking. It's about 45 feet. Now I can feel him fighting again because he's starting to feel better. We have better seasons if we take good care of these fish instead of seeing a whole bunch of them floating out on top because guys don't do this properly. This is also the law. But if we don't have a high mortality on the fish that we can't keep, it allows us to have longer seasons on the fish that we can keep. Yep, I just felt them come off. This is where electric reels are nice though. We don't have them today.
Bottom fishing can definitely be a team sport. Kevin right now is on the controls, making sure that our drift is keeping the boat in a position where all of our lines are sitting straight up and down. So even though it's a beautiful day out here, there's not too much current, there's hardly any wind, the tides are smaller, we're still fishing 150 to 200 feet of water. And with that much line out, you create a lot of scope, and that can get lines tangled up and can also keep you from fishing effectively, keeping your gear in the strike zone.
Get him up, get him up, get him up. Hooked up. Nice job, buddy. Oh. Well, the lingcod is a migration. They come in and out of shallow and deep water depending on where they're spawning, and they also chase their food source. So if the bait fish are moving around, that's a factor. If they're getting pressured heavily, that's a factor. We're fishing on a Tuesday. There could have been a lot of folks in here over the weekend, and Maybe they just need a couple days to build back up. Lingcod are a really prolific species. They're not at all concerned about the population here on the Oregon coast. Fish being such aggressive predators, when you're in them, you know, if you're there early in the day, they're going to be grabbing whatever you're putting down. You got some head shakes on him, buddy? Yeah. Think he's a linger? Or did you get you another yellow eye? You yellow eye killer. As you get closer, if he'll let you just reel instead of pumping it, because sometimes those jigs work against you and they work the hook out. A little smoother and it won't fall out of his mouth, and I'll come over and scoop him. Look what you got. Hey, it's those orange bibs you're wearing, buddy. That's attractive.
Is that what it is?
That's a gorgeous fish. Actually, buddy, you know what I think that is? That's a vermilion. A vermilion is open for retention. So on him, he does not have the bright yellow eye. There's no black tips to his fins. They're a little rough right here too. That's a sign of a vermilion. And these are absolutely beautiful. Catch a lot of these as you go farther south. And for us, it's a really rare catch. This is the first vermilion I've seen in a couple of years. So, well done, bud. That's a big vermilion for us. Yeah.
Lacey's hooked up.
Lacey's hooked up. Yeah, Lace. Nice job.
Oh, you got a good little head shake and a little run out of him, so sweet.
That's the biggest factor out here. Is a lot of guys, they get a little scared seeing an orange fish or a red fish. There's a nice chart that you can get. It makes it pretty easy to identify. There you go. He's digging. Nice.
Yeah, it looked like a ling on a couple of those head shakes.
Yeah. Well done, Lace.
I haven't got him in the net yet.
Getting your mouth ready for some lingcod type of guy. Really nice ling, just under the surface. Nice job. Well done. That'll work. That's what we're after. To do. Hey, give me some love. Nice job. He's definitely over the 22-inch minimum, and first ling in the boat, we're definitely keeping it. When we're fishing 450, 500, 700 feet deep, when we're up north out of La Push, we'll use a pipe jig that's actually twice as big as that. We get halibut on it, we get lingcod on it, we get canary rockfish. Seems like everything will bite. Copper pipe jig. So, got him?
I got him.
Oh, teeth hurt you.
Apex predator.
That makes some fish tacos.
Got some teeth on him.
Those do not feel good when they get a hold of you.
I would imagine not.
That'll work. I love their camouflage. I like to have a coat that has that camouflage pattern. They have some dive suits that have them. He has a white mouth. We'll get some of them that have a blue mouth, and they'll actually get a blue body. And when you cut them, the meat will be slightly blue. And there's different reasons that people have for why they're that way. We call them a blue ling or a smurf ling. I believe it's because they eat the kelp crabs, and the kelp crabs tinge their meat that color. We get cabezon that are the same way.
Salmon swim up to 3,000 miles to return to their exact place of birth to reproduce. Well, most of the time.
There you go. Straight up rip that tail right off. All the teeth marks. Little bugger. There we go. This guy was playing with me for a while, so what I ended up doing is a swim bait, since it has a big paddle tail on the back. We're drifting, so I just dead sticked it. Just let it hang right in front of his face, that little paddle tail just kicking back and forth. And finally, it was like 30 seconds of him messing with it. I think I got a yellow eye or something.
Will you turn him? I think you are correct that is a yellow eye. That is
Is that another vermilion?
that's a, put him back in. I think that's a canary.
Hey, you put us on him.
Guys, I gotta go to work sending this fish back down, but keep fishing if you want.
I can take care of that if you need to run the boat.
You can see the blue down there at the jig.
No, I think making one more lap through here, you know, the goal of fishing this spot was to find some of those deep water lings that have really nice quality link on them. We found a few of them, lost a few of them, but I mean, heck, it's been an awesome morning. Got a little bit of wind starting to kick up, but the ocean's still really nice. I mean, we're gonna be just fine in this boat, so I'm not too worried about it.
But we'll slow down a little bit, but it'll be all right.
But we'll head up there and maybe try and find some sea bass and load up the coffers. You know, the goal for today is not to limit out. The goal for today is just try and showcase how many different things are available here on the Pacific Coast in the summertime.
And to get as many crabs as we can.
Oh yeah, and crabs too. Yeah.
This is the sea bass spot. We do catch some lingcod here. We catch some kelp green ling, but in general, it's a lot of sea bass. Right here, they're between 45 and the bottom. Real common to get bit on the drop, and all that'll happen is it'll look like you hit bottom. It'll just coil up on top. The line will. Go ahead. I've got them between 45 and the bottom. Good job, Cody. Nice. Well done. On the board.
Hey. Yeah, there's a nice, pretty looking bass. First drop down as soon as Kevin put us on them. Put a little bit of that squid gel on there. And I almost, can't believe I almost did that. So used to bass fishing, catch them and then toss them back in. These guys are delicious. He's staying in the boat.
You're on?
Yep.
Well done, bud. Woo! Well, that's a decent grade of sea bass there. We call them black sea bass, but these are black rockfish. They're tasty. That makes several fish tacos. Good eaters. Nice and fast, up and in. That's a nice one, buddy. Good job. By the time you get done filleting that, you get about a third the meat that you get off one twice that size. So we're allowed to keep 5, and there's quite a few. We'll let him grow back to his mom, and we'll try to get a bigger one. You can jig them, you can reel them back, you can cast them. There's no wrong way to do it, but I kind of slow roll them. Cast them out, let them sink until I start getting action. Swim bait is one of my favorite lures. Catch tuna on them, catch all kinds of fish on them. Fish, get him, Bob. Nice job. Up and in. That's a little better grade of bass.
Fish on.
There you go, triple.
Up.
I like that pink swim bait. I love that head on there. The head's really lifelike. I think a lot of it has to do with the eye. They target that eye, so any of these swim baits that have a head like that are money in my book.
Tripled up. Zach's on over there too.
All right. Oh, missed him.
That's fun, just letting it do it on the fall.
I love catching them on the fall. I think it delivers a super lifelike presentation of a wounded bait fish. Not being a big fish eater herself, she really liked catching. She does like tartar sauce though. Huh?
Tripled up.
Free jumper. Nice.
Bottom fishing's so much fun. You just never know what you're gonna come up with.
Fighting a little different. Oh, nice. That is, I believe that's the female of the lingcod, or green ling. Call them sea trout too. They're pretty things. Real delicate white meat, kind of like sole. Very common to hook one of these and have a lingcod grab it. I think I'm gonna send him back down though, okay? He needs to get a little bit bigger.
Man, you are on with that jig.
It's that lure. That thing's gold. That'll work.
2. Count.
Nice. I can't resist it falling like that. That's a nice
There
sea
you
bass.
go, there's a good one.
That works. I love that pink lure. Got 'em right in the corner of the mouth. That makes 24. They make awesome breakfast burritos. I know fish tacos or fish sounds crazy for breakfast, but it's fantastic. Hard to beat these things. They're great.
So Kevin has been absolutely whooping them on this fish field jig, and I got tired of watching. He picked up a different rod, so I immediately grabbed it. And guess what? First drop, there he is. I'm keeping the rod. I'll give you the green one.
I'll take the green one.
Trade you. Kevin and I just doubled up on our last fish for our limit, and his was a little bit bigger, so we're gonna keep his. Now we've had a great day so far. Unbelievable day. In fact, this jig here, this was the killer, no doubt about it. But so far today, we've caught lingcod, green ling, we've caught vermilion, we've got yellow eye, sea bass, we saw orcas, and it's only about noon. So right now, what we're gonna do, again, today is about showcasing everything that the Pacific Northwest has to offer this time of year off the coast. So now that it's noon, we got our limit of sea bass, it's time to go salmon fishing. So we're gonna retool, re-rig, put some stuff away, clear up the boat, see if we can't get a couple of salmon to round out fish to take home. Then we might go tug on a sturgeon or two, we'll see.